Good evening. An inquest has today concluded that this 14-year-old girl, Mia Janin, took her own life after being relentlessly tormented by boys at her school. It was the Jewish Free School in Kenton in northwest London. Well, BBC London has been in close contact with Mia's family over the past year, and tonight they gave us the last voice note Mia sent to a friend before taking her own life. In it, Mia talks about her fears, about going back to school, and about being bullied. The school insist big changes have been made. Now, I must warn you that what you're about to hear at times is distressing, and you may find hearing Mia's final voice notes very upsetting. Our investigative reporter, Guy Lynn, has this exclusive story.
14-year-old Mia had good friends, loved cheerleading and her dog Lola. But in March 2021, on the night after she returned to school post-COVID, she took her own life.
And suddenly I heard a very horrible scream from my wife. Supposedly, she's supposed to be downstairs doing the breakfast because she called Mia and she didn't answer, went to the bedroom and she found Mia in the bathroom.
The inquest heard how Mia was repeatedly bullied by boys inside and outside the Jewish Free School, or JFS, and online. This voice note to a friend before she died was released to BBC London, the very last recording Mia made on her phone.
Tomorrow's going to be a rough day. Stand by me. I'm taking deep breaths in and out. Whew. I'm currently mentally preparing myself to get bullied tomorrow.
She was very funny, like just always making jokes.
I met Martha, her closest friend at JFS, who told me about bullying at the school.
When I think back on it, a lot of my whole friendship group were picked on, but Mia, obviously, it was to a different extent. It was like by popular people, so it would feel more, I guess, intimidating, because they'd be calling her name, or they'd be like making fun of what she said, and like just taunting her, really, just making fun.
At the time of Mia's death, JFS School had dealt with 2 other student suicides since 2017. The school told us the leadership has now changed. Improvements taken place since Mia died. Mariano's faced an uphill fight to get answers about those days leading up to Mia's death, including what was said about group chats on social media.
Discovered that she was bullied, relentless, on the street, on presence, on the school, on social media. It was horrible.
Just a few months after Mia died, tragedy struck Mariano again. His wife and Mia's mum, Marisa, died from leukemia.
My life stopped completely. I don't have a future. I will not be able to see my daughter in a few years' time being an architect, having kids. I will not be able to be a grandpa, and not even be able to be with my wife.
The coroner today concluded she took her own life after being bullied by boys at her school. Mia Janin, just 14, a child, said the coroner, with her whole life ahead. Guy Lynn, BBC London.